Today on The Boot Guy, I got something really special. It's going to be my first unboxing for you guys, and it's going to be a special pair of boots I was sent from THOROGOOD. So, let's take a look at it. If you haven't heard about the THOROGOOD 1892 line by now, let me be the first one to introduce you to it. If you haven't stumbled across it on the website or on Instagram or someplace like that. Now I gotta tell you guys, I'm extremely excited to be wearing these boots, and this is not a review of size or fit or how they perform or anything like that. This is strictly for aesthetics right now. This is an unboxing for me. So let's look inside this box. So the number on this boot is 814-6522. There it is. It is. So it's the Cork roofer's boot. It is the classic THOROGOOD roofer's boot. Look at that thing. That is beautiful. Let's pull them both out of the box. Let's get rid of the paper. Let's get rid of all this stuff, and let's get these beautiful black boots on a pure white background so you can really see the details and everything. And look, you got to really look at this box. So THOROGOOD did a great job of making a basic brown box. Now this might sound funny to you guys, but this is actually a problem that people run into in the retail world, is that boxes have gotten so crazy for retail salesmen. Sizes and color and just the way a box looks, there's no uniform to them. So what THOROGOOD did is they kept it very basic, very subtle. It's printed on all sides, but it's not bright and colorful or anything. So when you got 10 of these stacked up, it actually has a nice aesthetic. So if you're in a little bit nicer boot shop, these are gonna look a lot better. I mean, that box is really something else. But we're not here to talk about the box, we're here to talk about the boots. So let's lay these babies right here so you can see what they look like from the top down. All right, so we're looking at the roofer's boot. And it's a classic leather, handmade, American-made, American components, and a few imported components added in here and there. They're beautiful. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that leather. I mean, isn't that just stunning and out of this world? Look at the stitching details through all there. Now, there's going to be little marks like right here. See this? Stuff like this is going to happen. But these are handmade shoes. That is like a piece of handmade furniture, and you can see a little bit of like a spoke shave or a chisel mark inside a piece of handmade furniture. And that's the same thing with these handmade boots. These aren't machined out. These aren't cut out on a laser press. These are hand cut. So you're going to have that handmade look and finish to it. And for most people, when you're spending this kind of money, you would think they should be 100% perfect. Like there should be no discrepancies whatsoever. But they're handmade. There's going to be a few discrepancies. So we got a little tagging, a little logoing going on here. Let's get this off there. A little THOROGOOD, 1892, made in USA. The famous Horween leather. Nice. You know, crafted with pride in USA. Union-made boots. I mean, it's THOROGOOD. Now they come with these leather laces, and these leather laces are really nice stuff. And it's the type of leather lace that if you lace this boot up correctly, that it's going to just look beautiful if you're wearing it as a dress casual boot. And that kind of brings me to where this boot belongs in the boot world. This truly is a dress casual boot. This boot will outlast 85% of every boot that is on the market today that is direct attached and polyurethane type soles and stuff like that. This Cork sole with this vibrant heel will probably last you years to come. This is some hard stuff to wear down. There are lots of nice design features. Check this out. Check out the way they put this tongue in. This is a really old way of attaching the tongue to the upper, and this is pretty unique to this type of boot, these roofer boots. Now remind you, these are boots that are designed for a job. This was a roofer's boot. This was a boot for a guy that had to pull shingles off, whether they were clay shingles, whether they were the old-fashioned tar shingles. If the guys had to stand on a pitched roof, they needed this type of sole in order to get a sticky, grippy type, of surface so they wouldn't slide down the roof. I have to say, just looking at this boot, it's not cheap by any means. The look isn't cheap. It does have a period type look. I mean, this boot actually looks more classic in the pure sense of the word classic than most of the other boots out there that are supposed to be period type boots. This has a much more classic appeal and look to it. I mean, it just looks, you know, more. I mean, this is like the perfect steampunk boot. If that was your thing, if you were into that whole costume dressing up thing, this is the perfect steampunk type boot. This would be a great motorcycle boot because of that sole. That'd be a great sticky sole for getting your foot down. So that's the Thorogood 815-6522, the 1892 series, the vintage, beautiful black roofer's boot. Hey, if you want to know more about the 1892 series, I'll have a bunch of links at TheBootGuy.com, and I'll also have a few links below in the description part on this video. Hey, if you've got any questions about buying the 1892 series, any of the boots that you see on the Thorogood website, please shoot me over an email. If it's about size, availability, if you want to know what shop around you has them or where you can order from, if you can't find that information yourself, shoot me over an email and I'll figure it out for you. Alright, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.